Holly, New Country Nights.
New Country is on now.
Dustin Lynch is helping us kick off the countdown tonight. We were talking about snuggle buddies earlier tonight. Do you have one?
I don't.
What, that is a very personal question.
You
can't ask that.
Why?
Because.
I wish I did.
What if he's got 5 snuggle buddies?
Hey, well, then you can tell me your pipeline is full. You could tell me that. You're like, dude, I got a line outside.
No, I don't, man. I'm kind of lonely right now. Going into November with nobody. Dang.
I apologize.
And Elle King is joining us. Her brand new one is called America's Sweetheart. And I was telling Holly this morning that we ran into each other in the casino.
I was like, Rob, do not stalk Elle King, please.
I'm not, we were walking opposite directions, and honestly, when I saw you, I didn't really recognize you because I am used to seeing you on a computer screen.
Yeah.
And so I was like...
And not stumbling around the fountain.
No, but I go...
Crying from the slots.
But I loved your response because I go, Elle, is that you? And you go, depends on who's asking.
Behind the Song with Rob and Holly.
Tonight we are going behind the scenes with Walker Hayes in the house and one of the biggest songs ever, Fancy Like.
A lot of people were like, did you put Applebee's on purpose so you could get free food? And dude, trust me, I didn't think Applebee's would ever call me. You know, I was just telling the truth, man. I grew up in a strip mall town. Applebee's was a big deal. I mean, my dad got pissed when I took Lainey there because he would see the bill, you know, on his list and be like, what the crap did you eat? And it was the steak and the shake.
That's a Bourbon Street steak with the Oreo shake.
I was like, so good, Dad. You know, he would get mad. I know people are like, oh, it's fun and goofy, but I just literally read the menu.
Home of the free, because of the brave. The All-American Friday Night Takeover with Craig Morgan.
Thank you so much for your service. And I have to say, we did some research on your service in the Army, and you are a true American hero.
No, man, I'm just a squirrel.
Spoken like a true American badass, by the way. They all say that. Every single one of you. 17 years. I thought this was really interesting that you were awarded the highest civilian honor as well.
I accepted it on behalf of all the people that behind closed doors and in the dark do all the wonderful things that they do for our military that never get any recognition.
Rob and Holly. Friendsgiving with Jackson Dean on Odyssey Country.
Well, we just saw Kelly Clarkson covered your song, Don't Come Looking. How crazy was that to randomly wake up to one day?
I don't think she told anybody, and so it just like happened, and I was like, oh my God.
Were you like, did we just become best friends?
I haven't talked to her directly, but I mean, she's Kelly Clarkson and I'm me, so it's like maybe one day.
Welcome to Sing Your Answers. We pick a random question. You have to sing it back. Chris Jansen, your first question is, what's your favorite vacation destination?
My favorite vacation destination is a deer stand in my woods. I like to get up tall, like to stand up strong, like to fling them arrows good. When the whitetail bucks come a-walking by, all the little sissies are probably gonna cry when I tell them that I like to hunt and fish. I say, I don't give a
The one and only Keith Urban is taking over our entire show tonight.
Did you ever have anyone when you were growing up that told you, being a musician, like maybe you should have a plan B?
Yeah, I actually interned at a radio station.
What? Because
I thought I'd like to be on air. That'd be a good job. And I got fired.
Wait, how did you get fired? What did you do?
I was like 15. I'm interning at this radio station. Not even working there. I'm like interning, doing it for nothing. And the studios were side by side. There's one that was on the air and one that was off. And so the one that wasn't being used, I said, could I go in there and do my own little radio show, and they go, sure, so I went. I got some news reports out of the trash, and I got some music, and I went in there, and I'm like, I'm going to do my show. I loved the Dukes of Hazzard. I loved that opening theme song. So I had Waylon Jennings singing that, and I'm like, cool, I'll open with this, And then next minute I look through the glass and I see all these people running in towards me going like this. Apparently what happened was next door was this serious news report happening live. And right in the middle of that news report comes, just a good old boy.
Jelly Roll, can you tell us, who was your first kiss?
It was this pretty little blonde across the street.
Really?
Her name was Krista Renee Hayes. Hey, Krista.
Hey, girl.
Listen, this is awesome. Hi. And she lived across the street, and I think my daddy was hot for her mama, too. And her name was Krista, and we kissed a bunch. It was awesome, yeah.
Where?
And every now and then her mom would scream out back there. She'd go, is everybody still vertical back there?
It's the Rob and Holly Show.